Everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, BA. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Oubre. George, a screen on Williams. Back to George. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 5 now.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is. It's not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
76ers trail by 3. George outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Maxey against Dort. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. On target from range.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 30, 6, and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. He said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Ali. George with another miss. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Now George. Dort with a steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, Drummond with a block. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Embiid covers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Oubre from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phil. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy. With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Oklahoma City trailing. It's stolen by Oubre. George against Williams. There's the 3. George's shot is off. And the Thunder shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. The 3. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Drummond, the screen on Dort. The 3, George. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Williams, a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the 76ers. George passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to George. Embiid a screen on Hartenstein. Back to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Driving inside, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
George outside. There's 25 seconds left in the second period. Maxey passes to Embiid. No good on the 3.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. That's it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Edwards. Lonnie Walker is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. 76ers trail by 4. For 3, Lowry. He buries it from 3. Lowry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Caruso outside. Pass to Wallace from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Walker against Wiggins. Walker passes to Edwards. Here's Bona. And the shot's good. Bona's got his first 2 points of the night. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Caruso up top. Over Walker. Caruso misses. The Sixers trailing. It's Walker on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Outside Walker. Driving in. That one's good. This game is all even.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
To the wing, right side. The kick out to Wiggins. Williams from long range. And it's Bona with a rebound. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Wallace outside. He drops it from range. Wallace has got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. Caruso left side. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Jalen Williams.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And Caruso drops them both. 76ers trail by 3. Lowry surveys the D. 2 points. That one goes. Lowry's got 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lowry, the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Caruso from deep. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. The 3-ball. He can't get it to go. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Wiggins. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Thunder, Williams is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lowry right side. Into the lane. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Maxey. And here's George to take the lead. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Dort defending. Shot clock at 5. And it's Maxey missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they go to the intentional foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. A little mid-range shot is up. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
George against Dort. There's the triple. George, and that's good.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they'll get another chance. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot, and that's going to be a travel.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Maxey passes to George. Drummond to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. George for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort to screen on Maxey. It's stolen by Maxey, and we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose, and in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They still need this. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, George. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. Three-pointer Embiid. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Puts up a 3. Embiid knocks it loose.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Pass to George. From the arc. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
George, a deep 3. Out to Oubre from deep. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Clock at 6. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie.